Buenos dias, good guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this YouTube video, welcome to the Bitcoin Family YouTube channel for the newcomers. My name is Didi Taihutu, and yes, I am the guy that 5 years ago sold his house and literally everything else, went all into Bitcoin and started to travel the world. Now today, coming to you guys from Playa del Carmen in Mexico. Didi, not Tulum anymore. No, we packed our bags yesterday in Tulum, and we just arrived yesterday evening in Playa del Carmen, where we already had a beautiful night with some Bitcoiners. Really cool. Yes, talking about Bitcoin, some really cool charts. I think I have 5 charts in line for you. Also the 4-hour charts showing you where Bitcoin is going to go next. I think this will be the next target, and that is a beautiful next target. And these other 4 charts are supporting my my thoughts on that. Not editing again because I need to do a lot of stuff, and I think it's going to rain today. It's raining. I just arrived in Playa del Carmen. Also talking about the news and a little bit about the Bitcoin family. All of this in as short as possible video, so you don't need to watch a 20-minute video again. Yes, today from my rooftop terrace here in Playa del Carmen, we have a beautiful rooftop terrace. Yes, of course, with a beautiful jacuzzi. Oh, wait, I will give you. Wait, we jump into the next part of the video. That was the intro. Bam! Let's go. I want to show you around where we are. So, I think this will be my favorite spot, because this one, bam, look, we have the jacuzzi, it's warm, it's beautiful, and we are in the middle of Tulum, the middle of Playa del Carmen, guys. Like you can see over there, for example, there is the huge shopping mall. It's all buildings, guys, it's all buildings. And on the back there is the sea. And it's in a beautiful apartment building. We have like 3 bedrooms here, because the kids love to have their own bedroom. And look, we have this small garden inside, just to give you an idea where we are. And if you see the other building there with the that's on this beach. So we are like, yeah, a 2-minute walk from the beach. But we needed some space, so and on the beach there were not 3-bedroom apartments. Bam! That was enough about the beautiful life we're living here because of Bitcoin. But now let's jump into the charts. And yes, you will love what I have to share with you. Let's go to the first chart, and while I jump into the chart, I will switch the screen so you can enjoy the view of my jacuzzi instead of my face zoomed in while I'll check the charts. This one. Bam! Okay guys, the first thing we are going to do today, and we are going to look at the 4-hour chart. This is the 4-hour chart. This 4-hour chart I've been looking at in the last couple of days, week already with you guys together, so you know what I'm talking about. Yes, I've been telling you guys, we've been moving in this channel, and every time when we touch the bottom of the channel, we are moving up. The short and the long flags, these are the indicators. So yes, there was a long flag in the 4-hour, and there's a short flag on the 4-hour, though I am still in that trade, because I think that I'm going to take somewhere over, yeah, there, 65 or something. I think we will go moving up. We are fighting this area now here, you know, this midline of the channel, and we touch it every time. I think we are going to try to touch it, and when we break it, I think we pump up, bam, to 67,000 US dollar. That is, I think, that is what I think that is going to happen. Of course, if you want to trade the Bam Bam indicator, like this one down here and this one, the combination of these two is for me the best tradings, the Bam Bam and the margin call. I'm going to show you a little bit how it looks, like this. My thick fingers on the screen, while I also have the mic in there. So, for example, guys, if we would go to the 15-minute chart, just to show you how it works, so you should have an idea about the Bam Bam indicator and how accurate it is. Bam, 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 bam. I need to come down here a little bit. Now this is now the 15-minute chart. So in the 15-minute chart, you can see that there was a short call. You can see the short call over there, the flag. This flag is telling you, okay, we are probably going to see a short. You can take the short over there, but that's a little bit risky. We want some confirmations. The first confirmation is a candle, this red one, closing down below the yellow stepping line. So it closed down below the yellow stepping line, so you could take the short over there. Then the second confirmation we see here on the BAM indicator. We see that the blue line is crossing the white line to the downside. We can also see another confirmation, the white line curling down. Be aware, this is a 15-minute chart, so it would be a 15-minute trade. So you enter on a 15-minute chart and then you exit on a 15-minute chart. Also here, this part is telling us, one second, I need to grow. This part is telling us the red line is on top, the orange in the middle, the green is on the bottom. We see the green declining. You can see the trend going down, down, and then you can see the yellow starting. Every time when you see this, the green declining and the yellow starting, you can see that we are going down. So this would be the short over there, and then you would ride the short till you see a long flag again. So that is on the 15-minute chart. That is how you trade it. If you look back, you can see that there is many trading opportunities on the 15-minute chart. There will always be a new buzz. This would be a long. That would be a short, but not a very profitable short, and that's why we didn't take it, because, yes, the answer is no candle closing below the yellow stepping line. This long candle closing above the yellow stepping line, we take it over there. So we take it at 57 and we run it all the way to 58. So that's a good trade. Here, this short closing below the yellow stepping line. Also the blue line, also the blue and the yellow area on the bottom. It's sad I need to do it on these small screens. I need to buy a bigger phone. You can see a triple confirmation and we trade. Let's jump into some really cool other charts. That were the charts I want to show you on the 4 hour in the trading view. Let's go by the okay, I have a lot of charts for you guys. These BAM. This is the BAM chart. Here you can see how I trade it. I traded with a dollar, 1% of the Bitcoin price, around $500 with a leverage of 10. And we turned $500 into $950. Yes, into $950. It's like 3 short trades, but you know, it's beautiful to see how you can convert 500 into 950. You can see on the chart why we entered or why we didn't enter. You know, over here we thought by going in, but the margin call and the BAM indicator, they were telling us, nah, you need to wait, there is no entry. The TikTok on the bottom was completely red, there was no green. So no, we didn't enter that trade. Over there, this one, the short, there was a 3.3% short with a leverage of 10, 33%. If you why did we take that short over there? Because that is the moment we closed a candle below the yellow stepping line. So you can see all the trades, how we do them, when we enter them, when we exit them. The short was entered when the blue line crossed the white line over there, when the green goes into the yellow, when we see the TikTok saying, okay, from green to red now. These are all indicators why we took that short. So that is how the BAM chart works. Really cool. If you want to know more about the BAM chart, just click the link down below this video, or go to ddbam.com, or just go to the Discord server and you will find more information before you want to buy it or whatever. Let's go to the next chart. That is a long. I'm still in the long. The long is a 4 hour long. It's now a 60% profit, so that's a good long. Here, this is a very beautiful chart, a very important chart, guys. This is the Bitcoin MVRV Z or Z score, however you say this in English. This chart indicates when you know, we are overheated. When is Bitcoin overheated? And we are overheated when we reach that pink box on the top. And to be very clear, this is the updated one. Sorry, this is not the updated one. This was just an overview to 2020. This is the updated one today. And every time you can see it in the bull runs over there. This is 2013-14 over here. This yellow time line, the MVRV, tops out above 10. Here, 2017, also we topped out above 10. 10, on this side you can see 10, that line, we topped out. This means Bitcoin is overheated. At the moment, we just entered that pinkish box, we went down again. The only thing I think we need to consider is the top of this one here, 2013-14 was like around 12. Then the top in 2017, that one was around 11. So 12, 11. So it could be that the top of this one, 2021, will be around 10. So we will be going to that line between there, the gray midline. So if there is a trend of decreasing MVRV, then we would maybe even only go to 10. But that means we are now at 7. We can still go up like 3 levels. If you look to the left, to the moment we went up 3 levels, like for example here in 2017 when we went from 6 to 10, that's 4 levels. That means that was like from 1k to 20k. That's a huge step. So if we would do the same now, 3, 4 levels up, we could still go times, bam, 20 or something like that. And that would really bring us to like huge numbers. That is how I look at the charts. Here, another one. The MVRV, this is the market value to realized value. Also here you can see the same. In all the bull runs, we are topping out. You can see also 2013, 2014, again topping out. 2017, again topping. Now we are almost at the same level as 2017, but we didn't go there yet. We didn't go to the level 5 yet. It's like we are still at the level 4. So also there, moving upwards. Here, the Bitcoin Puel multiple, also a good indicator for when we are topping out. 2013, 2014, between 4 and 8, the pinkish area, that is when we were topping out. 2017, 18, also the pinkish area, that is when this yellow line was topping out. The black line is the price, the yellow line is the Puel multiple. We didn't even enter this pinkish box yet. If you look to 2017, yes, we can go a little bit up and down volatile before we enter it, and when we enter it, that would mean we would be topping out in Bitcoin. All indicators to keep watching if you want to know when to exit Bitcoin or hedge your Bitcoin into a stable coin to multiply your Bitcoins in the bearish time when the Bitcoin price drops. Do we have some more? Spend output profit ratio, SOPR. Same, you can see the peaks in 2017, 2013. We are not near those peaks yet. All these charts, guys, bam, let's go back to my face here, check. Okay, and I turn around, bam. All these charts are now still indicating there is a lot of upwards movement possible. So there is no reason for me to believe that we are topping out at the moment. We could easily go to 70k, have a small pullback, and then even go to 100k, have a small pullback, go to 180 to 200k, and again have a huge pullback. All this is possible. I showed this in the video yesterday, how many runs and how many dips we had. We had 8 in 2017, so we can have like 4 more now in 2021 if we are going to copy 2017. Let's quickly jump into the news parts. I'm just going to read the top articles very shortly because I don't think you like all the news because nobody watches those minutes of the videos, but I'm still going to do it really short because I think it's very important to understand that trading not only has to do with TA but also has to do with the news. Is the news positive? Is the news negative? Positive news can move the market upwards. Negative news can move the market downwards. I'm talking a little bit like quietly because it's really early and I think a lot of people still sleeping. No, we don't have this beautiful, how do you call it again? The room we had in Tulum, like nobody was disturbing us over there, and I still need to find out the way to the beach and everything. Yesterday, I drank a little bit with 2 guys. One guy from Airdrop Alert, his name is Morten, and Marco, he's from Certic. Certic is one of those huge companies that does all the auditing for new projects. Also they helped Pate with the hack and all the stuff. So yes, meeting a lot of Bitcoin people. Let's jump into the news, but the video is getting too long again. Bam! Jump. This is the first article, guys. Flow fully diluted market cap tops 40 billion as non-fungible tulips go on sale. This is referring to the tulip mania, of course, in the 20s or something, when you could buy a house in Amsterdam with one tulip. There is now NFTs that tulips. I didn't see them yet, but it's the NFT world is going slowly, completely nuts and crazy, which I like. I like these crazy things. But in the Dutch golden age, you had the tulip mania, and now there is an NFT that is doing all that stuff also on the blockchain now with the tulips. The maximum supply is 1.34 billion tokens, and at the current market price, at $31. It would give Flow a fully diluted market cap of 41 billion. Be aware, diluted market cap is always higher than the normal market cap, the actual market cap, because the diluted market cap of the family token is also already $1 million or something, I think, and the actual market cap is only like 200k. You can see here as well, the actual market cap is now $988 million, so it's not 40 billion yet. But yeah, okay, that was really cool news. Here, this one. The Bank of America claims it cost only $93 million to move the Bitcoin price by 1%. So they say if you flow $91 million into the market, the Bitcoin price will go up with 1%. And they compared this, of course, with gold. And in gold, they say it would take at least 2 billion worth of inflows to move the price of gold by 1%, and it will take 2.25 billion US dollar to exert the same price impact on the 20-year plus treasury bonds. So yes, Bitcoin is still a little bit behind of gold and all these other ones if it comes to moving the market, but I think this won't take long before you need way more money to move the Bitcoin price with 1%. Just a cool fun fact and indication. Sia coin, Basic, the BET and the Linea were soaring, and there's a lot of news here on this one. Wait, I will go, bam, here you can see it. Lina is launched on the Binance Smart Chain. As you can see, all the projects that are being launched on the Binance Smart Chain are exploding. Why would that be? Maybe because they are getting listed on Binance. Oh my god. But you can see it skyrocketed. It went really up. BAT, Basic Attention Token, yes, it went from like 67 cents to $1. It's like 100% rally. Guys, these I have them all, of course, but I have small amounts of these, but they are really doing going. Even Sia, man, that was one of the coins I made a lot of profit in 2017. They had a 158% rally. I know my father-in-law still has them, so congratulations, my father-in-law Claudio in Spain with that profit. Bam! SUPERCYCLE. The SUPERCYCLE may propel Bitcoin over $1 million. This is what Kraken Dan Held is saying. Kraken is one of the most reliable, best exchanges out there. It's the exchange where I started to buy Bitcoins, way back in time. So yes, also in 2016, but I think we already bought Bitcoins like earlier when I was still mining, also at Kraken. And he thinks it's going to be $1 million worth. That is why I use the title Bitcoin 1 million US dollar. No, it's not clickbait. It is what one of the people in this industry that has a lot of experience is saying. That is why I use the title. According to Dan Held, we are experiencing a super cycle that could propel to 1 million. This super cycle, my god, I hear more and more about the super cycle. I haven't seen a beautiful chart yet on the super cycle, so what I'm going to do is in the next video I'm going to show you a beautiful chart on the super cycle, why that he thinks it's going to go to 1 million, because I want to see as well why he think. He says the market cycle is fundamentally different from the previous one. This one is a 100-year moment, he said, mentioning the corona crisis, growing distrust in the financial institutions, and a central bank money printing as catalyst of the current crypto bull market. People are not in it just for the speculative run anymore. People are buying it because they see Bitcoin's value, he explained, and that is completely true. I agree with him over there. He thinks that Bitcoin will reach its full potential as digital gold and will challenge governments to monopoly over money. I can't agree more with him. I think Bitcoin is going to be huge, but 1 million, I don't know. I think it will be in the next cycle, so it'll be like in the next 4-year cycle. Canadian property firm buys Bitcoin in hopes of eventually scraping condo fees. So also here, guys, more and more business is stepping into Bitcoin. Not going to take too long because it's going to take too long. NFT platform OpenSea raised another 23 million US dollar. You know, OpenSea, it's really cool. I still need to start creating my own NFTs. There is one NFT created by Vesa Kivinen, really beautiful. It's for sale. Maybe you can buy it. If you buy it, I will give my profits of that NFT, of course, to charity. Gronk sets his bar heights for OpenSea, 1.8 million for trading cards. Yeah, you know, people with 69 million. NFT, guys, NFT. Mining pool for the masses. I'm not going to go into it because it's taking too long, the video. Ethereum whales refuse to sell. This is really interesting. I still don't understand why Ethereum is not already at 3,000 US dollar. You know, we had an all-time high of 2,050. We are now at 1,800 US dollar. I believe Ethereum should already be at 3K. Something is keeping it from going there. I don't know what it is. You know, DeFi is growing. Everything is growing with Ethereum. So I think now like 8% of the entire supply is like 17 billion is locked up in DeFi in the DeFi projects on Ethereum. So in my opinion, Ethereum should be higher, but you know, let's see what will happen in the next couple of weeks. Morgan Stanley is in talks with BitHub, Korea's leading crypto exchange, for an active stake in the platform. So now you see what is happening. First they fight you, then they yell at you and they scream at you, and then they say you're a scammer, and then they say nobody can touch Bitcoin. It's multi-level marketing, and then they slowly start to believe in Bitcoin, and then they start to become friends with you, and then they want to buy into your company. And that is how the banks again want to try to get control in the financial systems that we are creating to get rid of the banks. So please, guys, I'm going to do this on camera because you need to you need to understand this more, and maybe my facial expression will make you understand this more. So now the banks are first destroying Bitcoin because it's a scam. JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, all of them, now they are joining forces. Oh no, Bitcoin is nice, Bitcoin is cool, and now they want to buy over shares of those companies that we created to create a distance from the banking system. We want to create a new monetary system. So why would we have these banks involved in that new system that we created for everybody out there in the world? Peer-to-peer cash for all of the people all over the world, unhackable, like all the features that Bitcoin has and all the products that around Bitcoin have. Why would we again allow these banks? Because I will tell you, we need the money and we are greedy, and most people now in crypto are in it for the money and not anymore for the true fundamentals, you know, of making the world more honest, giving other people all over the world the access to the monetary system by using a telephone and cryptocurrencies. It has become more a financial tool, you know, to make profits, which is completely not bad, but it's not the reason why I first stepped into Bitcoin. And you know, I believe we could really change the world, and I think we still can. But I also understand that these huge companies, these exchanges, maybe would say yes to all these investment opportunities of these banks, but that means that these decentralized exchanges will become more and more and more important, because these decentralized exchanges, they don't need those investments. They can just be decentralized and have us trading cryptocurrencies for other currencies without any centralization. That's why these decentralized exchanges and the DeFi industry is growing tremendously, because maybe the centralized exchanges are giving away too much power to those that we were fighting against. That was everything for today, guys. The family is doing great. We are here in Playa del Carmen because the kids want to do some city life. They want to shop, and in Tulum it's just like tropical beaches and palm trees and sand and bad streets and a few stores. But here there is like McDonald's, city life, shopping malls, and that is what the kids of my age, like 15, 13, and 10, they need. They need to be independent, moving. So we will spend a couple of days, maybe even a week here. We will see. We booked it for 4 nights, and we will see how long it will take, because yesterday I already had too many drinks. I think it's also a very dangerous city for a man like me that loves a Bacardi Coke. And that was everything for today. I will be driving to Toulouse loom, of course, for the school project, because we are going to do the second donation, and going to show you how far they already are with the building, with the first funds they received. That was everything for today. That was the third time. Now this is everything for today. If you enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, please leave a comment, as I love to respond to your comments, and always remember to zoom out in Bitcoin and to zoom in at life. Try to enjoy every single minute of the day, as that is exactly what life should be about. Thanks for watching. Hopefully see you tomorrow again from a beautiful place here on the beach somewhere in Playa del Carmen. Bam!